Hello, Cancers. Thank you for joining me for your weekly reading. This reading will be for the next 7 days after the date of uh, you receiving this message. I do apologize that the cards are already on the table and they've already been shuffled. I did the reading. I thought I was recording and I was not recording. So here's the message. And because I'm not doing this over again. This message is too important. Okay. Here's the message. This week, you guys are going to receive some sort of message or communication that may be alarming, but it's a blessing in disguise. So, a lot of you guys have gone through some sort of disappointment, some sort of heartache, um, some sort of loss, Page of Cups in reverse. And you have been wallowing in that cycle of pain and self pity and angst and depression for quite a while, to the point where you let your life fall apart. Your health, Hermit, the Moon card, this is your card. Your life and your health is falling apart because you are not taking care of yourself as a result of this depression, this anxiety, this self loathing. Okay. So you receive an important message from either a doctor or some other sort of professional, financial professional that wakes you up and gets you out of this stupor. Um, the situation is going to get worse if you don't take care of it immediately. However, it was caught in time, okay? Whatever news you're hearing about your health or your finances was caught in time, and that's the blessing here. We have two swords and the ace of swords. That is the three of swords. The news is disappointing, but the three of swords is not here because um, this issue was caught before the damage was irreversible. Okay. So you receive news about a health issue, for example, that's serious, but it can be resolved through surgery, right? Something may have to be cut out of your life or cut from your body as a result of you not taking care of yourself, not eating properly, not sleeping properly, too much drugs, too much alcohol, too much wayward behavior. You're receiving some sort of news that comes in a nick of time. We go from four pentacles to three pentacles. Okay. That means that something is being reduced or cut out of your life for the better. This news is coming this news is coming now because you need to hear it now. You have been on a self-destructive path for quite a while, the world card, because of some sort of petty disappointment, something that was small potatoes. And you're going to realize, Ace of Swords and the Moon card, you're going to gain some sort of clarity about how pointless, how worthless, how stupid, and how petty um, this situation was with this ex or with this disappointment you went through, because something else more serious is going to come up. And this more serious matter requires you to take action immediately. Chariot card. You show up here twice with the Moon card and the Chariot card. Even though the moon is also Pisces, the moon is your ruling planet. So there's something health related that you may have to deal with, or something related to your finances. Finances and health are both very similar energies. They're both earth energies, okay? Something health related or finances related that you'll have to hear this week that will be the necessary kick in the pants you need to focus your efforts and your energy on yourself instead of what happened in the past with this ex. So this is a blessing in disguise because, it can be remedied. We're not at the Ten of Swords. We're not at the Five of Pentacles. You go from four pentacles to three, which means that a health issue or some sort of financial loss is turned around. For example, suppose you were going through some sort of depression and you were destroying yourself, but before this experience, you had a lot of resources, a lot of assets, money, wealth, a home, properties, everything. There's a risk of you losing everything you've built. You may have gone from an eight or a nine of pentacles or even 10 of pentacles to three pentacles or four pentacles. And your financial advisor is saying, listen, you're about to lose this house if you don't get it together. Listen, he's about to lose their home if you don't pay these bills. Like the people who you care about, they're suffering because of your actions if you don't get it together, right? So that is the necessary message you need to hear that comes right before a calamitous loss. Right before calamity, you're rescued. You're very lucky. The news may not be pleasant, but it's exactly what you need to hear to focus on what's important, which is you and your health and your well being. if you're not well, you can't take care of the people in your life. So you receive some sort of message from the universe, from your financial advisor or a doctor pertaining to a health matter or financial situation that has to be dealt with now. If it's not dealt with now, you're going to lose a whole lot more than this relationship that you're still wallowing over. This has to be cut out now and dealt with immediately. But it was caught in time. So before it got too bad, you caught it. As an example, this is an extreme example. I'm just giving it an example. I'm not saying this is your story, okay? As an example, you go to the doctor for a routine checkup, they find a lump. They say, listen, you're at stage 1 or stage 2. The good news is this is a highly treatable situation. We can deal with it with surgery, chemotherapy. You'll be fine in a couple of months. Boom. You needed to hear that because now instead of focusing on this X or this past disappointment, you're focusing on getting better, your health, the Hermit card, Three of Pentacles, going from 4 to 3, not 4 to 5, which is worse. You go from 4 to 3. Now I'm collaborating with other people to help me to resolve this health issue, right? I'm collaborating with other people to help me to resolve this financial issue. So now I'm working with lawyers and accountants and, you know, just people to help who can help me to figure out what is going on here. And this will give me the impetus to move forward and focus on myself for the first time in a long time instead of this situation in the past that was really small potatoes. Page of Cups in reverse. This is some sort of disappointment in love. Somebody rejected your offer, you lost a job, something happened that was petty. You'll see that it's petty because this will change your perspective. This Ace of Swords situation, that this news you hear will cut through the confusion and the delusion and the self deception and the self pity. You will gain a clear perspective about your situation that will force you to focus on yourself and not this individual or the situation from the past for the first time in a long time. The World card is you spending years and cycles still going over the same issue over and over again. The Moon card is represented by Cancer, or does represent Cancer, or does rule Cancer. And when Cancers, when they're emotionally out of balance, they tend to let the other areas of their life fall apart. So if Cancers are not emotionally grounded, their finances fall apart, their health falls apart, mental health falls apart, their whole life is just in shambles. So you guys have to get it together, basically, and start focusing on yourself more, start focusing on your own health and not wallowing in self-pity and self-hatred and depression because you're letting your body decay or you're letting your finances decay. Your health and or your finances are being affected by your depression, alcohol abuse, right? Because we have the 4 of Cups here. Sorry, the 4 of Pentacles here with this wine glass. Looks like it's a wine glass or a timer. Looks like a wine glass. Could be a timer. I don't know. But there's something that you're doing that is affecting your health negatively, and you're going to receive some sort of news that helps you to put things into a healthy perspective. Even though I'm sad about this person hurting me in the past, right? This news that's unpleasant but necessary and it's treatable or the situation is manageable. It's not going to be as bad as you thought it was. But if you don't take care of it now, it's going to get worse. So you're going to go from 10 pentacles to 0 pentacles, something like that, right? Not having any money, not having any assets, no health, nothing. Or you could go from having good health to having to deal with a serious health matter that is manageable, but you have to take care of it now before it grows into something more serious. Okay. So this is the universe way of giving you a kick in the pants and tell you to stop focusing on this X or whatever this past disappointment was because they're taking your energy from you. You're so focused on this X from the past or this past situation that you're neglecting your own body. And your body has been giving you signs and signals that something is off for quite a while. It has. It's been giving you signs, signals something's off. And 7 of Cups. You've been in a state of confusion, in a state of just, I don't know, being hung over, being not focused. The Ace of Swords, whatever you hear this week, is going to put your life into focus and perspective. And you need to hear it. But it's not a bad thing necessarily. It's a challenge that you have to go through. But this is what you need to hear to focus on what's really important, which is yourself and your health, not this X or this past situation. For example, suppose you have you had a job and you had a career and you were making tons of money, right? Let's use Wendy Williams as an example. Wendy Williams got divorced several years and Bridget, don't back down. All these cards are about courage and confidence. Kali, whoo, she's very powerful. She's like Saturn and the North Node together. Okay. unparalleled rise in your own viewpoints if you are to stand up for yourself and speak up about your needs to your deepest truth. Now is the time to touch your power, for its heat and flame will ignite your passion, which will propel you forward in countless ways. The chariot. Once you get Neptune going in the sixth house, it is what it is. So yeah, I look forward to reading your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you guys soon.